Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahliali. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading today is guidance for the next step. So remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Well, I'm going to show you the cards that are associated with the present moment, and then we are going to see the next ones. We have these three cards: the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So yeah, at this point, at this present moment, you are feeling very vulnerable. You are going through certain grief. Maybe something didn't go out as you expected. Maybe you had to take a tough decision that is causing you pain, because many times what is correct for us can also bring us pain, assuming the correct decisions for our path and for our soul. But this could also be linked with something that you didn't want it to happen, but it requires like full acceptance and accepting the emotions and the grief and the pain that you are going through right now. Because with the page from the other side, you could be like closing yourself to show or to express this vulnerability, which is very important to allow, to embrace, to not judge, not nor our emotions, not your emotions, nor your thoughts even. But it is important to pay attention to thoughts, because many times they are not collaborating with this grief, letting go out, letting the emotions move out through the body. It is very important, but also observing what we are thinking, or the way we are feeling these emotions. Emotions are not something bad, even the uncomfortable ones. It is very important to embrace this. From consciousness, we embrace everything from the perspective of love. We are doing it with love, and that's how we create a greater connection with ourselves, with the inner self. You are also experimenting a great doubt in here. There is indecision, or maybe you don't know how to keep going in this situation. Let's see the cards about the next step. Well, we have the Temperance, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. With the Temperance, the next step is finding your balance, is rebalancing your energies. In fact, the way we can do this is recognizing at this present moment, being in contact with ourselves, being in the present, and recognizing where we should put our energy right now. What is the best right now to do? Many times it is to cry. Many times it is to, as I said, to move out emotions through the body. But other times it is linked with doing something else. And this is something that you have to recognize with the Temperance. This is going to create balancing. Also, this card is telling us from the other side that it is very important right now to approach this thing, this recognition, this alchemy that you have to do, but not from a space of great effort. It is linked with not doing these renouncements from the ego. It's not about helping others, like draining ourselves, draining our energy, or approaching a task if this is about a creative task, for example, like thinking that we have to do great efforts to approach that. No, this is about do whatever thing you can do at this present moment that it is correct for you, that is going to bring balance for you, with the things that you have available right now. It is not about looking for complex things. It is about doing what is attainable at this present moment. With the Five of Cups and with the Four of Cups, yes, certainly you are going through this grief. Things didn't go out as you expected. Maybe you are suffering a loss, which, as I said, it is very important to embrace whatever emotion is emerging. But the Five of Cups also tells us that it is important to not to change our perception, of course, in the time you need it, You are going to take your own time. You're going to know where is the time, but I am just reading the cards that are that are coming out. It is important that you don't keep, observing the things that are lost, or the things that are didn't go out as you wanted, or it is about changing the perspective, the perception from this situation, in order to recognize present opportunities, because both cards right now are confirming that the disappointment and the state of sadness could take you to a space of indifference and apathy with life, like not feeling connected with life at all, and you are not seeing that there are opportunities right now, and they could be more close. They could be closer than what you think right now. Although, as I said, it is important to take your time and take your process. The cards are reminding you that, it is also important to change the perception right now, because this is going to keep you maybe stuck in this. This is many times a protection of the rational mind, in order to not take a decision. I don't know, I'm confused, I don't know how am I going to move forward. But it is something totally valid. But if we stay there for a long time, then that is not a good strategy, for us, because we are not taking we are we aren't taking a decision, and we are creating this stagnancy, which is not going to make you feel better. This is the warning, with these energies. So this is about embracing lovingly what is happening with you, but also understanding that you cannot stay there forever. Sorry. It is important to assume new decisions, to do a movement when you feel ready to do so. Well, let's go with the general advices. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So for many of you, I am feeling that this is linked with something, with a project of you that you are creating, something that you have been investing your energy in. Maybe it is not going as you expected. It could be linked with a connection, but for most of you, I think this is something about a project, something that you are creating, because of the Pentacles. Well, with the Page of Swords, this card is reminding you to not be tough with yourself, to not judge you like, how can I say it? I'm not getting the words in English right now, but it is not, it is about treating yourself with more love, even in the situations that aren't going as you expect. Because, in spirituality, we say everything that happens on the outside, it is a co-creation, it is a reflection on the inside. But that doesn't mean that the situations that are on the outside are us, because us, our inner self, is an infinite revelation that we are discovering through those experiences. So the reality is bringing many times these challenges and these situations that challenge us in order to discover ourselves, but not to destroy ourselves or not to judge ourselves because of the things that are happening on the outside. So it is important to change the mental dialogue right now. Because this is causing more grief. This is what I felt in first place. So with the Three of Pentacles, this card is telling you maybe you are trying to find people with whom resonate right now. Maybe you want to connect with people that have the same enthusiasm, or that it is in the same path as you. And you didn't find that. So this card is telling you, just invest your energy in what is right for you right now, in the creative project that you think aligns with your inner self, with your soul. And those people will appear, the team or the people with whom you can connect, they are going to appear in the right time. But put the energy, the initial energy in here, and just, invest your energy there, because this is growing. This project has the potential of growth. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is another confirmation that you are feeling like this is never gonna happen to me. I don't know what I'm doing this. Things are never, materializing the way I want. This could be the dialogue right now. And it is part of the path. But this card is telling you, things are growing. Maybe not at the pace that you want. Maybe you are too attached to expectations right now, which doesn't mean that we don't have to aspire, or aspire. I don't know if that word exists. Which doesn't mean that we don't have to desire more, or we don't have to desire growth, or we don't have to desire, change our present reality. It doesn't mean that. But the attachment to the way you want the reality is right now, the way you want the reality to be right now, is creating a lot of pain. And I think this is the card. The card is telling you, well, it is important to let go of, even right now, if it's painful, and just to keep investing your energy, because this is growing. And life can surprise you in very, very sudden and unexpected ways. But we know that everything that comes to our life, it is matching our energy. So if we are not open, if we are closing ourselves, if we are closing ourselves to life, or we don't connect with life, or we don't expect anything, we don't want anything about life, it is very difficult to open ourselves to blessings. Let's pull the last card. I am feeling this. How you can rise, from this situation, from this grief right now. Okay, the Fool. Maybe this is an ending of a cycle, and right now you are called to connect with the present and being open again to the possibilities, to start to believe in the possibilities too. And maybe give, a leap of faith, and maybe reconnecting with your heart, because maybe your mind is telling all of these things that nothing is working. But how about your inner self? What your inner self is telling you at this present moment? Probably, this is another challenge in the path, and maybe you went through a lot of challenges. But this card is telling you to keep open to the possibilities, and to move on right now, even if it's uncomfortable, assuming a decision, change your mind, or move to a point B, assuming a decision that maybe is not that easy, but is going to take you to a better place, calmer waters. Well, I am ending the video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.